Here is how you can help your students correct their friends' writing following your guidance. If you are working with beginning writers who are at the A2 level or in the upper elementary classes, the best way is to start with peer correction. You can give them a writing prompt, they write the paragraph and then they rewrite. You guide them through the correction. If they need more practice, another writing prompt, another paragraph and a rewrite, then move to self-correction. And at the end, if you're sure they know how to write a paragraph by now, then ask them to take the test. To start peer correction, you should have a writer and an editor. So when you distribute the papers in class, make sure to give the writer's paragraphs to other students seated far from those writers, because sometimes students are very worried about what the editors are writing on their papers. So each student is going to correct a friend's paper, but this friend should not be seated nearby. The first thing I ask students to do is to look at the paragraph in front of them and make sure it has this shape. It's like a box with a space at the beginning. If by just looking they find this block, it means they wrote a paragraph. If not, some student might write an essay by mistake. Then guide students to check the content of the paragraph they are editing by asking them to underline the topic sentence, underline the concluding sentence, and put between brackets the supporting ideas and their details. By doing so, they have to check whether whatever is written in the web is exactly what is found inside the paragraph. By checking the web, which is here the pre-writing technique to collect the ideas, the editor should check whether the main idea is found in the topic sentence and whether the supporting ideas mentioned here in the web, 1, 2, 3, and their details, A, B, are well developed in the paragraph, which ends with the concluding sentence. So after checking the content of the paragraph, I ask the students to move to the format and check the following. First of all, I ask them to draw a slash after each full stop in order to identify the sentences. They need first to identify whether the sentences are correct, simple, compound, complex sentences. And if they are not sentences, they need to identify whether what is written is a fragment, a run-on, a stringy, whatever. Then the editors need to improve the sentences in order to improve the writing, and definitely check subject-verb agreement, tenses, pronoun referencing, spelling, diction, mechanics, etc. So, as a teacher, I need to help the editors through the process of checking content and format. While the students' editors are improving the writing they are working on, as a teacher, I go around the class answering questions and looking for good part improved by the editors. And when they can improve a supporting idea with its details, they get a 2 points bonus, or I reward them by putting their best part on WhatsApp. And this is explained in another video on writing and WhatsApp. Most students say, I hate writing, mainly because the writing process is time consuming and because they are getting low grades due to translating from their native language or L1. So, by following the writing process, modeling writing, and guiding students through peer and self-correction is very important, hoping to help students develop their writing skill. If you would like to have more ideas about peer correction, don't hesitate to contact me. Remember, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel and you can follow me on my LinkedIn, web, and Facebook.